Hey y'all, I just want to talk about Married at First Sight. This recent episode, I forgot what episode we're on, but I don't even much want to talk about everybody. I just want to focus on Chris and Paige. Chris is lying. Okay, he is lying. He is lying. He is trying every reason to get away from Paige. For this girl to be pregnant, why is it that no one has seen her? Like, no one. There has to be someone that can vouch that she is pregnant right now. I need to see if this is real because I know that this has been in the media reports, but Chris literally was warned the night before or even that morning by maybe producers, by his parents, even. Probably was like, listen, this doesn't look good that you slept with this girl and you're calling her ugly afterwards. Okay? Like, this doesn't look good, especially with us being so called pastors and men of the cloth. So he is trying to find every way to get out of this marriage, but yet it's trying to put it in Paige's way. The fact that he did a 180 after calling this girl ugly just 24 hours ago, where you're having a panic attack at her face after having sex with her multiple times, twice in one morning, that you didn't go on. And that day you wake up and you say, you know what? You're the queen of my life. You are so beautiful to me. You are this and that. And it got Paige tearing up. Paige is naive. And there's only so much sympathy I can have for a person. Like, I had sympathy for her last week's episode. I can't have sympathy for her now. Paige has low self-esteem. And you are going to make every excuse as to why to stick with this marriage. And you're going to say that it is of no. God did not put you in this marriage for you to suffer. No. Which God? The God that I serve to? Paige, listen. Run. And Chris is finding every way where it's like, dang, like she's going to leave, but I want to work it out with her when you really don't. Because just like everyone else said, hey, you tell me that I got a baby on the way, I'm gone. I just met you 2 days ago, right? He's making it seem like, oh yeah, you're going to come first. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with her. This wasn't just some random hookup. This was your ex-fiance, somebody that you actually asked to marry, somebody that you actually was attracted to, somebody that has dealt with you way longer than myself nor the producers. And you're telling me that you have no feelings towards her when she's only 6 weeks, meaning that you knocked her up 6 weeks ago, meaning that you knew that you were going on this process. Chris is lying. Chris is lying. Watch before the end of the season. They're going to say something like, oh, the girl, lost a baby or, miscarriage. They're going to say something, but there is no baby on the way. You cannot convince me of that. Not one bit. There is no baby on the way. This was a way to get Paige to walk away. But yet Paige, naive self, is like, well, like, I'll stick through it. And now he's back at square one. Notice he was laughing through the whole scene. If this was a real matter, you would not be laughing. Oh, I'm just trying to laugh keep from crying. But you were crying when you thought about her face. But now you want to laugh when you got a baby on the way, married to another person on national TV, and how it makes you look. Stop it. Like, y'all, this is a hot mess. And Chris is lying. Notice how now that she said that she's going to stick around, he's just like, oh, we see the season, the previous for the next episode, we see a little bit of what's to come, right? I said that wrong, but we see a little bit of what's to come, and we see that he says, oh, how he's still in love with her, and then he's thought about going back, and all of these things. Like, Paige, use your brain. It's common sense. You know what I mean? It's common sense. And you're saying that because you realize that Paige is not going to leave. So now you're back at square one of trying to figure out how to get rid of this girl while attempting to maintain what you think is a nice boy image. There are screws missing in both of their heads. There is. There is a chemical imbalance in both of their heads. I can no longer have sympathy for Paige at this point. Last week, yes, that was a Chris, shame on you. This week, Paige, come on. You know, Chris is playing chess. He's playing a horrible game of it, but he's playing chess. And watch, Paige is going to stick it through. She's going to stick it through and stick it through and stick it through and stick it through. And at the end of the season, that's when he's going to say, dang, like she really not going nowhere. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't want to be with you. Because how do you go from having a panic attack, calling this girl ugly, to the point where you disrespect her looks to her very own family and friends? You didn't even meet with her parents. And now it's I'm growing more and more attracted to you with each day. No, you're not. It's only been 24 hours. No, you're not. Yet you're so beautiful to me. And you're the most beautiful thing. Somebody, like, when he was speaking all day, I got so upset because I was like, somebody put him on. Somebody, out of his father, out of the producers, somebody said to him, listen, this does not look good. You got to figure out a way to turn this around. You have to figure out a way to turn this around because this doesn't look good. And this is what it's going to come across on TV. And this is what's going to come across to our family and friends as well. Somebody put him on. And that's why 24 hours later, he's coming back with a whole new outlook on things. Y'all, come on. Come on. Like, I can't. I really just cannot right now. I cannot right now. But that's like all my views, really. And another thing, it's disgusting to judge Paige when Chris is not an attractive man. The thing is though Chris thinks that he's more attractive than what he is. He thinks that the type of girls, you looked up with that ex-fiance, right? But you think that the type of girls that you should get, they're really not looking for you. They're not looking for a narcissist. They're not looking for someone who in his own way has low self-esteem, someone that can barely hold a conversation without talking about sex. You thought that it was okay to say on national TV that you didn't masturbate for a few days prepping for this moment? Are you serious? I'm telling you, there's screws missing in his head. You thought that that was okay. Like, y'all, I cannot right now. I really, really, truly cannot with this man. I can't. I just can't. You thought that that was okay to say. Chris thinks that he is better looking than what he is. He thinks that he is more accomplished than what he is. And if you felt that way, and especially with you being so picky, you have no business being on Married at First Sight. Because I'm picky. But I wouldn't go on that show because I know that I'm picky. Picky people have no business being on there. No business. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. The headache I got. Anyways, guys. So, that is my review. That's all I wanted to talk about. You know, the other couples, they're cool. You know, like it's nothing much for us to speak on. But that's it. All right. You guys have a great day.